for supporting the Fable and Folly Network. Here's another show we know you'll love.
Last Line Rewind. A new anthology horror podcast.
A grand cacophony begins to fill your ears.
Where tabletop role-playing games bring the terror of the TV glow to life.
What the fuck is going on? I'm so sorry. I didn't know.
Search Last Line Rewind wherever you listen to podcasts.
Hi friends, it's Jared. So glad to have you back for chapter 24 of Desert Skies. Before starting today's episode, I want to take a moment to thank everyone who joined Club 86 since the last episode was published. Brenna Wiffles, Paul Goldman, Taylor, S. Ski, Forever Everest, Jamie Henderson, Courtney Hartley, Justin Smallin, Brandon, Liz Marshall, Stephen Rockefort, Kelly Gallagher, Valkyrie Storm, Andrew Halal, Jenna, Bobby Joe, Pollo Soup, Gage, False Grandiose, Caleb Blackburn, Megan Norland, Tom Dinger, Jennifer Myers, Anastasia Tishkovich, Dr. Zach, Catherine Jeter, and Marie King. Thank you so much for joining. You're a big part of making Desert Skies happen. If you too would like to join Club 86, it's a great way to support Desert Skies. And depending on the tier you join at, you can get new episodes when they're available, access to exclusive episodes, and mini-series, including Game Night and The Grief Train. You can also get ad-free episodes, a burrito cookbook, commentaries, and more. Just visit patreon.com/Desert Skies or find the link in the show notes below. And with that, enjoy chapter 24, Caves and Cacti. For the best listening experience, headphones are recommended.
Okay, that's enough. But I was enjoying that. I'll let you listen long enough. You guys okay back there?
Yeah, Mac, we're good.
Can you turn up the air a little? It's kind of warm back here.
Yep. No, not that much. I'm freezing. Okay, turning down.
Freezing up there, maybe. Not back here.
Okay, I'm turning it back up. And I'm turning it back down. Corson, I'm gonna say this once. One time. That's it. And I never want to have to say this again. Well, say it already. There are 3 things one must never do to a Mac.
Mac?
Take a Mac's hat off. Pull a Mac's beard. Or touch a Mac's buttons. These buttons. When you're driving, you can control the instrument panel, the radio, the climate control, anything you'd like. But when I'm driving, all of this is Mac's land. You want to adjust your own seat, your own vent? That's fine, 'cause that's no Mac's land. Why are you being so aggressive about this?
Corson, you're getting off lucky. I let him take me for a drive in my old Buick once, and when I adjusted the fan, he...
Oh, come on. Are we still talking about this? What did he do?
He broke my finger.
Not on purpose. Why are you still bringing this up?
Oh, 'cause you broke my finger.
Mac, I'm not going to touch your things anymore. But if I accidentally do, I should warn you. What? Break my finger, and I will end your miserable existence.
Okay, that's enough, boys. Mac, can we get back to driving? I'd like to get to wherever we're going. Where are we going, Cash?
I don't know.
Really? I know you don't want to tell us anything, so I won't ask again, but...
No, I'm telling the truth. I really don't know exactly where we're going.
I thought you said the answer was out here somewhere. Where?
My guess is as good as yours, Corson. I'm sure the answer will come to us in time. And until then, we just do what we're doing.
Which is what exactly?
getting refined.
I feel like I was already fine. I don't need refining. Like, what could I do better?
Well, to start with, maybe don't break your best friend's finger.
Tindy, I swear I will turn this car around.
So, how does this work, Cash? Is there a list of challenges we have to overcome? A specific number of stops along the way that we have to visit?
As to how it works, I can't say that I fully understand. I helped rebuild the highway after it was destroyed. I spent a lot of time with the Prime Mover. I asked him the same questions. How is it that the astral plane changes a person into the person they're supposed to be?
And what did he say?
First, he said that it doesn't change a person into the person they're supposed to be. Rather, it helps them to become the fullness of the person they already are. As for how it happens, he said that it's up to the astral plane. No two trips are the same. What happens is what needs to happen.
Oh, I don't like that at all. Why is that? Well, what about the rules?
The rules?
The instructions. I like instructions. I need instructions.
I'm sorry, Corson. This isn't a game.
Oh, hey, I love this song.
Not while we're having a serious conversation. Let go of this finger, Mac.
You're lucky Tindy stopped me. You entered a Mac's land, buddy.
No, you're lucky. Lucky I'm so remarkably gracious and forgiving.
You promise you're not gonna shoot at me with lightning when we get out of this car. Not even a small one, 'cause man, you know I can't control myself sometimes. I told you to stay out of Mac territory. Corson? Aren't you gonna say something?
Pull over.
Come on, man, I said I was sorry.
Pull over.
All right, man, I'm pulling over.
What's he doing?
Corson, I'm sorry. Physical violence is kind of my thing, and while it's often been played to provide some comic relief in tense situations, I can see how, in retrospect, my actions... I guess what I'm saying is, please don't strike me down with lightning.
I'm not going to strike you down with lightning, Mac.
You're not?
No, I'm not. For one thing, a lightning strike isn't a fair return for something as trivial as a sore finger. But also...
Corson?
I've lost my powers.
You've lost your what?
I thought maybe it was temporary at first. But it's been so long now. When I handed my responsibilities over to Olenus, I ceased being a sphere mover. I must have also given up my powers.
But why? How could that happen? You just gave him a job.
Some, perhaps all, sphere movers have gifts. Gifts that other astral spirits do not. Who knows? Maybe Olenus can make it rain now. Good for him.
But you told us the reason you weren't using your powers is because you needed a break. And then after a while I asked again, and you said it's because rain would make weeds grow on the desert sphere. And then when I asked again...
I lied, Mac. I lied.
I specifically remember you saying that you don't lie.
Oh, well, maybe when I lost my powers, I also lost my ability to tell the truth.
I wasn't saying... I'm sorry, Corson. Sorry you lost your powers.
He didn't.
What do you mean?
He didn't lose his powers.
But how can you know that?
I can. Corson, you didn't lose your powers.
Cash, my dear. You are mistaken. See, let it rain. Let the wind blow.
Let lightning strike Mac down. Let's not play around, man. No reason to worry. There's nothing there anymore. I'm just, well, I don't know what I am. I'm not a sphere mover. I have no powers to set me apart.
Corson, trust me. You didn't lose your powers.
How do you know?
One of the gifts that comes with an unbound soul is that you can see things. Things an optical sensor or a set of human eyes can't. And I'm telling you, you haven't lost your powers.
I haven't.
No. You lost something else.
Which is?
Your identity. Your sense of self.
That's preposterous. I have an identity. I'm Corson, player of games. And... oh God. What am I?
You're our friend.
Our good friend.
A damn good one. Does that help? Why not? I need someone to tell me what I am. Who I am. A good friend, perhaps. For all of eternity, I was something more. I was Corson. Corson, leader of the ever-stormy Eighth Sphere, he who struck fear in the hearts of travelers and astral beings alike, whose powers over the forces of nature were unmatched. Stories of me abound on the astral plane. I was the stuff of legend. And now, I'm a small business owner. And a damn good one, I think. You never really got to... Corson, where are you going?
Let him go.
I'm sure it wasn't easy for him to tell us he lost his powers.
It's not that big a deal. He should know we still love him. No matter what.
To you, it's not a big deal.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's just rain. It's not everything.
Do you remember the time Wei dared you to let that Gila monster bite you?
Oh, you're talking about Calvin. Yeah, he bit me real hard. Good times.
You were frozen by it. At first, you thought it was funny.
Yeah, I remember. I made that joke about feeling like one of those special edition Lex Luger WWF Superstars ice cream bars that we got at the station. All muscly and stuff. And frozen.
Yeah, and Wei told you that when the paralysis wore off, you wouldn't be strong anymore.
Yeah, that was funny.
You cried like a baby. You swore that whenever the effects of the venom ended, you were going to eat that Gila monster to get your strength back.
What's your point?
Mac, his point is that you find your identity, at least a big part of it, in how strong you are. Imagine losing it.
Okay. Imagining. Damn.
How long do we let Corson go before we get worried? What if he gets lost?
Corson has walked the plane more than any of us. He's too clever to get lost. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't be concerned.
What do you mean?
When we rebuilt the highway, we constructed a number of exits to areas of interest, the ones that seemed most likely to help travelers. We also deconstructed some exits, the ones that had led to places that had perhaps outlived their usefulness, or maybe had never been useful at all.
Such as?
Look the direction Corson headed, that small mountain.
Are those lights?
What is it, Cash? What are we looking at?
That, Tendy, is the electric desert.
What in the sphere is this place?
The last thing you need right now.
What makes you say that?
Come on, Corson. Let's go back to the car.
I don't want to go back to the car. Not yet. Tell me what this place is.
They call it the electric desert.
An apt name. It's beautiful. That it is, but I'm no expert. I don't think these cacti are real.
Oh, really? What makes you say that, Mac?
Come on, Tin, look at them. They're not made of cactus. They're made out of neon tubes. I love neon. Love it so much I tried drinking it one time.
Neon is a gas.
I know, Cash. That's why I said tried.
Cash, sweetie, Corson's old enough to know what it is you're trying to shield him from. He's a big boy. What's the scoop on this place?
Touch 1.
I've touched cacti before, Cash. It's surprisingly not a pleasant experience.
These don't hurt, Mac. Give it a try.
Okay, let's see.
Greetings, traveler. I'm a barrel cactus.
Yep, I know.
I am unique. My water storing capabilities are unmatched. Because of my unique design, I can store large amounts of water, which makes me near impervious to seasons of drought.
Well, right on.
What makes you unique?
I'm strong. Look at these guns.
It doesn't hear or see you, Mac. These are automated messages. They're meant to elicit reflection.
To what end?
To help a traveler learn what makes them unique among humans.
Isn't that exactly what Corson needs?
No.
It is exactly what I need. If I can figure out what makes me unique, then perhaps I can get my powers back.
Then try it, but...
Greetings, traveler. I'm an organ pop cactus. I produce a fruit that has been prized by humans for generations. It is sweet and nutritious. Unique. What is it that makes you unique?
Well, I enjoy games.
Lots of people enjoy games.
Mac,
What? Oh, duh. Corson, you do like games. More than anybody.
You're also a really sharp dresser.
clothes aren't me, are they?
See? This is why we didn't build an exit to this place. It's not helpful. It turns out it hurt more people than it helped. So many people spent their whole lives trying to find out what made them unique. And it almost always comes down to what they have, how they look, what they do for work, not who they are, and how they relate to others. For a number of travelers, all this place does is prolong the occupation with uniqueness. It produces existential dread.
Oh, well then. Come on. Let's return to the car.
Not before I try some of this delicious organ pop cactus fruit.
Mac, that fruit isn't real. It's just
Oh, damn. It's just glass.
You broke it.
At least no one will be fooled by it again. I made it better. Safer.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that.
I knew you guys were gonna be trouble from the moment I saw you. Vandalism? Really? What are you, a gang?
We're not a gang.
Well, actually, Tendi, according to the definition of the word, we could be considered a gang.
Got it, Cash. Sir, we're not a gang. We're just a group of friends traveling the astral plane together.
On an adventure.
I remember you. I remember both of you. You were the ones who told me I was dead. That sucked. You also gave me burritos. Those were good. You got any on you?
No. You said you know us. Sorry, friend. Can't place you.
My name's...
Arnold. Arnie. You're Arnie Tipton.
You remember me?
Of course I do.
You must have a pretty good memory. That was a long time ago.
Well, you were only my fourth traveler and, well...
Well, what?
You know.
No, I don't. What are you talking about?
Well, the way you died. Kind of hard to forget.
Oh, that's right. Now I remember.
What? What did this human do?
He.
It's not funny, Mac.
I remember this. It isn't funny.
What was it?
I slipped on something.
That's not especially interesting.
That's not the whole story. It's just the beginning. Here, let me tell it. If I remember correctly, you slipped on an ice cube from someone's spilled drink at the mall, right?
Yeah, that's the story.
I'm not done. Slipped on an ice cube, causing him to slide around a bit before falling backwards and into a clown.
Okay, this is getting better.
The clown was doing balloon animals for kiddos. Well, this was the second story of the mall, at the balcony overlooking the atrium, and Arnie here hit the clown so hard that he flipped over the edge.
Did the clown survive?
Oh, he did. He landed in the fountain, banged up a little, but no worse for wear.
But how did the boy die?
Well, you see, the mall cop comes to the aid of the clown, and as he's taking him out of the fountain, he smells alcohol on the clown's breath. So the clown gets fired for drinking on the job.
But how did Arnie here die?
Well, the clown was pretty upset. One day he's out running errands. He sees Arnie here. His anger is kindled. Followed Arnie home.
Mac?
And the clown murders him.
Was he dressed as a clown when he did it?
Yes.
No.
But,
Did he strangle him with a balloon animal or something?
yeah.
No.
Wait, what? I could have swore. Well, in retrospect, maybe I filled in some of the details on my own. But still, the murderer was a clown. I mean, makeup or not, you gotta... Why are y'all staring at me? Somebody please laugh. Laugh, please. This feels bad.
Good.
Arnie, you left the station so long ago. It's been ages. You only made it this far?
Well, yeah, kinda. After I stopped here, I got back in my car and tried to keep going. But I couldn't. I had to come back here.
Why?
'Cause I never figured out the answer.
The answer to what?
What makes me unique?
See, this is exactly what I'm saying. This is what this place results in.
So, what are you gonna do to fix it?
Fix what?
You know, the organ pipe cactus you just broke. I need it. I need all of these. How am I supposed to figure it out if I don't have all the pieces?
I can't go down the road like this, just a nobody with nothing to offer the next life. Something has to make me unique, right?
You're unique. I mean, you got murdered by a clown.
Mac!
You don't have to stay here. This place was a mistake. Trying to figure out what makes you unique, it's a losing game. You're fine just the way you are. Nobody is that special, not really.
I'm sorry. Who are you?
Oh, that's Cash. She's the talking cash register that you met back at the station, you remember? This is her human body. That's probably confusing, but you see, she can make her soul go wherever she wants.
Oh, you're unique.
Well, I'm...
And you too? Well, you're set apart, aren't you? You welcome people to the afterlife, and you work on the cars, the ones the dead people drive across the astral plane. That makes you guys pretty unique.
I mean, Mac's not really the mechanic anymore.
And who are you?
I am Nani.
And I'm assuming you're something special?
No. Yes. Yes, I am.
And you.
That's Corson. He's a sphere mover.
Well, I was a sphere mover.
And what are you now?
I'm nobody.
Really? You can't think of one thing that makes you special?
He can make it rain.
I could make it rain. I can't anymore.
I overheard you earlier. You like games?
I do.
What kind of games?
All kinds of games.
That doesn't make you special.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, I like games too. I love them. In fact, they're my favorite thing.
Really? It's my favorite thing.
You wouldn't happen to have any with you, would you?
I do, actually. In the car.
Really? What are they?
Well, there's Corsonopoly.
You mean Monopoly?
No, I don't. Corsonopoly. There's also Don't Wake Corson. Settlers of Corson.
I've never heard of these.
Oh, well, there's a reason for that. I make them myself.
You make your own games? I make my own games.
Do you really?
Yeah.
With what?
Well, you see that little building over there? It's a gift shop. They got a small cafe, too.
A cafe? Are there any snacks?
Sorry, no snacks. Not anymore. I finished those off ages ago.
Selfish. So selfish.
But there's an endless amount of coffee.
Cream and sugar?
That is also gone.
Man, I hate black coffee.
Would you like to come and see some of the games I've made?
That sounds fun.
We'd love to.
Actually, guys, I think we should stay here. Maybe we can find a way to fix this cactus.
We're not in a rush, Cash. We can...
I think we should stay here. Corson, you go. You're the one who loves games.
But...
Mac, we can use your help. Go on, Corson. We got this.
Are you sure you don't want to?
We got this. Have fun.
Very well.
Come on. You're gonna love this.
But I wanted to go.
I think I know how I can fix this. I'll be right back.
Well, are you gonna go? Oh, she's doing the empty eye thing.
She looks dead. Zombie-esque. Mac, what are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing?
It looks like you're shoving her fingers in her ears.
Yeah, she's posable now.
Greetings from my bath, festive friends. The holidays are overwhelming, but I'm tackling this season with PayPal and making the most of my money. Getting 5% cash back when I pay in 4. No fees, no interest. I used it to get this portable spa with jets. Now the bubbles can cling to my sculpted but pruny body. Make the most of your money this holiday with PayPal. Save the offer in the app.
Ends 12/31. See paypal.com/promo terms. Points can be redeemed for cash and more. Pay in 4 subject to terms and approval. PayPal Inc. and MLS 910457.
Okay, this is the souvenir shop.
What is its purpose?
You don't know what a souvenir shop is?
I know what a souvenir is. I keep one in my pocket at all times. But what is a souvenir shop?
You know, a souvenir shop. A place where people can buy useless crap. Except, I guess here, you can't buy it. They just give it to you. Or they did, back when people used to come here.
What's the point of a traveler taking a souvenir if they're just going to leave it behind when they enter the next life?
What was the point in buying souvenirs on the physical plane when we knew we'd leave them behind when we died? Huh? Because buying crap is fun.
I see. So, for the fun of it.
For the fun of it. Anyways, I'm glad they had this shop because it provided a wealth of useful thises and that's that could be put to good use for games.
Explain.
Well, you got these little cacti figurines, painted like the neon. These make perfect chess pieces, or you can use them as player tokens in something like Monopoly.
You enjoy those games?
Yeah, of course I do. But, those aren't exactly the kind of games that make for good solo play. Not to say that I haven't tried.
I know what you mean. I do enjoy a few rounds of solitaire, but competing against others is always more entertaining.
That is if you can find someone willing to play with you. But that's never been my strong suit.
Have you tried imprisoning them?
Ha!
Ha ha ha.
Anyways, they got playing cards here with different spheres on them. They got maps that make for decent battle mats.
Battle mat?
Yeah, for Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons. I know that game. I've tried to recreate it, but never with much success.
Why's that?
It's too unpredictable. I enjoy games with clearly defined rules and required actions.
Dungeons and Dragons has rules. There's like huge books full of them.
It also requires more than its fair share of improvisation, creativity.
You don't consider yourself creative? I mean, look at your outfit. It's awesome.
Clothes are not games.
You want to see my collection?
I would love to.
So, this is the cafe. It's where I keep them.
Bless my bitchy stars.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? So every table has one of my games completely set up and ready to go. I've just been waiting for someone to play with.
There are so many. Let's see. Oh yes, I know that one. And that one. And I don't recognize this one. What is it based on?
It's not based on anything. It's just an idea I had.
You designed your own game.
Yeah, it's not hard. Once you've played enough games, you get a knack for mechanics, and then you can make what you want. Easy. Anyone could do it.
I don't believe that's true. What is this one called?
This one is called Books by its cover.
How is it played?
Well, ideally, you have at least 3 players, but more's better. One player pulls from this deck with a list of famous book names. Grapes of Wrath, Great Expectations, Anne of Green Gables. Do you read?
Instructions. Yes.
Huh. Well, anyways, that player reads the card, doesn't show anyone, then they draw a picture, and the other players have to guess the name of the book. The person drawing can't talk. They can't put words on their drawing. We don't really have any clocks here, but I made this makeshift hourglass with a couple light bulbs and some tape. I drew these lines on it. See?
That is genius.
Thank you. I'm quite proud of this one. So anyways, if a player guesses the artist book before the sand gets here, 3 points are awarded to the artist and the player who guessed correctly. Here, It's 2, then 1 point, then it runs out, no points. First player to 30 points wins.
Oh my. That is amazing.
I mean, it kind of pulls from a couple games, Pictionary being one, but I like literature. So, anyways, there's lots of games here, but let me show you what I'm proudest of. It's over here, come on.
It's the desert sphere.
Yeah, a few cactus souvenirs, some rocks from outside. I used Sharpie for the highway, and I made some mountains out of makeshift paper mache. And then, of course, a coating of dried mud.
And that's the station.
Yeah, you like that?
I love it all. But what is all of this for?
This is my battle map for my version of Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, I thought it would be something fun.
I mean, Dungeons and Dragons is fun, but I call this Caves and Cacti.
I see.
I have quite a bit of experience as a dungeon master from back on the physical plane. This one is not terrible to play by itself. There's ways to do it, ways I'm used to, but it's way more fun with at least one other player. That's what it's meant for, camaraderie. You want to give it a try?
Oh, I couldn't possibly.
What's the matter, not enough rules for you?
Correct.
It won't hurt you to try, just once. I have some excellent campaigns written.
Well, I suppose it couldn't hurt to try it just once.
Now that's what I'm talking about. All right. Let me grab you a character sheet.
Do you ever miss your laser arms, Cash?
Oh, no, not at all. I hated the sight of them.
Why?
Because they were tools of destruction. I don't believe in violence as a means to accomplish one's goals. This laser finger is more than enough for me.
Yeah, I guess it's cool.
Hey, it can reach a temperature of 3,100 degrees Fahrenheit. Just enough to melt glass and get this cactus patched up. Unless you'd like to take a bite first, Mac.
Ha ha, very funny. I get a little lizard brainy when food is involved, okay?
Mind if I ask a question, Cash?
Go for it.
Why did you want Corson to go inside with Arnie and not us?
Because I'm not sure. I think because maybe he doesn't need us right now. Not for this.
Why do you think that?
Well, he has to discover who he is, not what makes him unique. The reason this electric desert was created was because it was assumed that what would prepare travelers for their journey was to reinforce their own unique usefulness they could carry into the next life. But it makes no sense.
What do you mean? Why doesn't it make sense?
Well, take this organ pipe cactus. It has unique properties, but it's also one of a great number of the same species. The only thing that would make each one unique would be very slight variations in shape, or shade of green.
I see your point. But I still don't understand why you sent him in with that guy and kept us out here. I'm not complaining, just curious.
I wasn't as straightforward with Arnie as I should have been. It's true. Most people aren't particularly unique. Nobody's exactly the same, but you know what I mean. But us? I think we really are. I get the feeling there's no one like us. The gifts we have, all of it. And I know, because I can see it. The soul in each of you.
That makes me feel naked, which I don't enjoy all the time.
Corson isn't going to find his identity through us because, in a lot of ways, we're not like him. We're not really like anyone. I don't know why. But maybe, and this is my hope, he's going to find it in someone who exists somewhere in the same genus. Arnie and Corson are both looking for a purpose in their existence. I think maybe they could find it in each other. They're players of games.
Kind of like how you're playing games with souls.
Not playing games. Fighting a battle, I think. Does that bother you?
Only 'cause I'm jealous.
Okay, I got my coffee. You sure you wouldn't like any?
I've never tried it. I never will. You're certain you don't have more tea bags?
I'm sorry. Like I said, I emptied out the leaves to provide this nice texture to the desert floor.
Such a waste. Well, at least the board smells faintly of bergamot.
Are you ready to embark on your adventure?
I suppose I am.
You're gonna love this.
We will see.
The desert sphere. Normally peaceful, but for the sounds of the occasional Bjork skylark. The wizard known as... Are you sure about this name?
Why wouldn't I be?
You, the Azamar wizard called Rich Uncle Pennybags, hereafter referred to as Pennybags, prepare to depart from the Desert Skies Astral Plane Fuel and Service Station. Your bag filled to the brim with those delicious microwavable burritos. Your hand on the station door. You ready yourself for the long journey. And after waving goodbye to your friends, take a deep breath and step outside. After you walk no more than a mile, you suddenly see a Buick Skylark in the middle of the road. The hood completely crushed. The engine has caught fire. Pennybags, what do you do?
I don't know. What should I do? What do the rules say?
Forget the rules. What would you do in this situation if it really happened?
I would examine the Skylark. But I wouldn't get too close, for fear I might encounter the cause of its demise.
Roll for perception.
17.
Your keen eyes peer from afar, perceiving that there is a traveler still inside the vehicle. He's banging on the window trying to get your attention. He's stuck. The door is too damaged to be opened.
Oh my.
What do you do, Pennybags?
I
Help him?
Yes, of course. I walk to the car.
Walk? Why not run?
It is undignified.
Oh.
I walk to the vehicle, and I attempt to open the door.
Okay, make a strength check.
9.
You grab the handle and pull with all your might. The door doesn't budge.
I can open a jammed door. I'm remarkably strong.
That's not how the game works. That's your character, not you. What do you do?
Let's see. I have my walking stick. Could I break the window?
Roll for athletics.
12.
The window shatters, glass flying everywhere. The man inside yells, "Thank you, kind stranger," as he climbs out the window.
Great. What now?
Have a conversation with him.
What in the blazes happened to your car?
It happened so quickly. I was driving down the road, eating a Mars bar, when suddenly a javelina, 50 times bigger than any I'd ever seen, trampled the hood of my car.
Oh, really? Why?
I have no idea. So what should I do?
Head back to the station as quickly as possible.
Oh, what about you, wizard?
I'm going to find this creature. Perhaps we can sort this all out.
Pennybags embarks on his search for the creature. Do you mind me asking you something as you search for the creature?
What is it?
It's not often that I get to talk with someone who loves games as much as I do. How did it happen for you?
How did it happen?
Yeah. What was your first game?
Oh my. That was ages ago.
You don't remember?
Of course I remember. It was a game a traveler taught me. Chunky was the name.
I can't say I'm familiar with that one.
Oh, it's very delightful. I can't believe it's been so long since I've played. A player takes a round stone, extremely abundant on my sphere, and they roll that stone across the ground, and then all players take turns throwing spears at it. The closest one wins.
A very simple game.
Deceptively so. It takes a tremendous amount of ingenuity to make a game so simple, yet so profoundly fun.
I couldn't agree more.
For so long I would play that game with every traveler that passed through my sphere. As time progressed, I learned more, many more. Like you, I made my own versions. I've amassed quite a collection in my time.
How many?
13,000. Perhaps a little more.
Wow. Follow-up question.
Of course.
Why do you think it is that you introduced games to so many travelers? What was it that made you want to share the experience with others?
An excellent question. One I have pondered since the beginning. Perhaps I enjoy the company, or enjoy winning. Games, I don't know exactly. There's just something I can't explain.
something that drives me to share. What about you?
I wanted people to see the world I saw. Experience it as I had experienced it. Wanted to give them a place to escape to. Games. Games are a way to escape.
That they are.
They were certainly my way to escape.
Escape what?
Well, you know how the world's kinda scary when you're a kid?
No, sorry. I don't. I was never a kid.
Oh well, it is scary for all kids. But it was extra scary for me.
What made it so?
Oh, lots of ways. I didn't always know where food was gonna come from or where we were gonna live.
Like the Oregon Trail?
Yeah, I guess it was a little like the Oregon Trail. Just replace the covered wagons with a Ford Escort, and instead of getting eaten by bears, you get treated poorly by a stepdad named Lenny. Anyways, the games were how I dealt with things. They helped. A lot. I don't know what I'd have done without them. And well, I would meet people that seemed like they could use an escape, and I'd invite them to join me. And a few took me up on it. And then I came here, and it seemed like everyone could use it.
Because they're dead?
Yeah, being dead seems to stress people out a bit.
It certainly does.
Ever since they rebuilt the highway, people don't come here anymore.
And yet, the tables are still set.
That, my friend, is the burden of a dungeon master, or anyone who invites others to play a game. We're the ones that set the table. We are the ones that shuffle the deck, who make the snacks, and read the instructions 5 times over. Sometimes we put so much work into it, only to have people tell us they're not going to come after all. And you know what? We're still going to prepare it all again next week. Because we're addicted. You know, you're like me. Do you know why you keep setting the table, Corson?
Why?
Because you can't stand the idea that someone would go through this existence without ever experiencing the joy the games gave you. Setting the table, it's an act of love. We, Corson, are those that ignite the human soul with wonder. And that's the beast.
Our beast of burden.
No, that's the beast. The one we're looking for. Behind you.
Oh. What do we do?
Sorry, Corson. Not we. You. Roll for initiative. Let's see who hurts who first.
All right. I roll. No. No, I'm not going to.
But you have to. Those are the rules of combat. You like rules.
No combat. I wish to speak with the beast.
Okay. What is it you'd like to say?
You there! Pay me heed. Why are you wreaking such havoc upon the desert sphere?
The javelina stops its roaring and says, "Mine is a miserable existence, and nothing but woe has befallen me since the days of my youth. No one wants me. No worse, they fear me. I am malformed, and my size leaves me unlovable. I am all alone."
I pity you. Tell me, poor creature, if you could be anything other than a ginormous peccary, what would it be?
Okay, I think I see where you're going with this. The javelina replies, "I hesitate to say, for there is nothing, no form of existence I could even begin to understand apart from this monstrous one."
You are no monster, my friend. You are big, yes, admirably so. But imagine a world where you might be anything or anyone you wish. Your size of no account.
I would be a great general, leading armies into battles and conquering nations.
Perfect. I use my powers to conjure the game Risk.
Sorry, Corson, you don't actually have the wish spell that can...
I conjure the game.
Oh, okay. Well, roll for...
I succeed.
Well, okay.
As the game appears before us, I use my powers to make it huge, giant, javelina size.
Wow, I'm loving this. You use the enlarge spell. which you also don't have. But let's keep this going. The Beast and Pennybags play the enlarged game of Risk for hours. As they play, the creatures' cares melt away and their soul is refreshed. Tears in the Beast's eyes. They ask of Corson, "My mind is at peace and my heart is at play. Who are you, kind man, and what have you done to me?"
I am the great wizard, rich Uncle Pennybags. And you, my new friend, have fallen under my spell. I hold within my power the ability to awaken minds to new realities. With my abilities, I can turn a peasant into a banker, a coward into a Navy admiral,
A simpleton into a dinner party detective.
a squeamish person into a surgeon performing operations. I make happy the sad by sending them down chutes and clambering up ladders.
We are the ones who set the table,
We are the ones who shuffle the deck
who make the snacks.
and read the instructions.
We are they who ignite the human soul with wonder. The creature bows out of respect to the great wizard and says, "Today I have learned that I am not only my size, neither am I bound to the cruel fate assigned to me by the gods. I can be so much more." He who ignites the human soul with wonder. You truly are unique, Corson. Truly special.
I am not entirely unique, bitch. Neither are you. We will never be. Not alone. You and I, and all who set the table, we are special. Together, we are unique as one.
Yes. Yes, we are.
And if I may be so bold as to say, I believe it's time for you to move on. Your gift is wasted here. I know nothing of the next life save for this. It must need people like us, if it is to be good.
You're right, Corson. It is time to move on. It's just...
Don't be afraid, bitch. If there's anyone ready to embark on this grand adventure, I believe it's you.
You want to help me get some of these games in my car? It's parked around back.
It would be my pleasure.
Well, that's all of them. Here, I'd like you to have this.
Book by its cover. For me.
Maybe it'll inspire you to make your own game someday.
Make my own game.
Not a copy, a Corson original. Write your own rules. Goodbye, friend.
Farewell, human.
Huh. That's strange.
What is it?
Something in the air feels different. Maybe we're in for some rain.
Hi friends, Jared here. This episode is dedicated to the many D&D and other game players who set the table, making a place for others to escape to. You are special, and this world is better because you're in it. This episode was written, produced, and performed by me, Jared Carter. The show is executive produced by the chaotically good monk, Michael Freiberg. I'd also like to give a special shout out to members of the Desert Skies Discord server who lent me their D&D expertise. Haley A., Alex, and Maggie, thank you so much. I would have been lost without you. If I got anything wrong in this episode, that's on me, not them. Safe travels. We'll see you soon.
The Fable and Folly Network, where fiction producers flourish.
Edgar said to the interviewer he was convinced that the thing out there wasn't a vault.
Yeah, I know what he thought.
Dr. Edgars didn't think it was designed to keep things out.
I know what he
thought. It was designed to keep something in.
Do you even understand the difficulty trying to keep a base like Fathom at the bottom of the ocean from killing everyone in it on a daily basis?
Oh my god.
Everyone hold on to something. I think whatever is on the other side of that door out there, it's not friendly. I think it's trying to get out. That, my friend, is a dire combination.
That's a bad sign.
Get out of the door!
It's spreading like some kind of technological contagion. We can either stop it here or watch the world burn.
Fathom, the first season of Derelict. Listen wherever you get your podcasts, or learn more at derelictpodcast.com.